Hi everyone, this is Mikhail. I'm doing a walkthrough for Lab 4. This lab we looked at projections and coordinate systems, and we did a little bit more symbology editing, but yeah, it's a pretty fun lab. Let's get started. Make sure I'm sharing the right screen. And okay, so looking at our point X and point Y, these two don't really look like longitude and latitude. Um, Looks kind of chaotic to me. So then let's add this file to Arc and see what happens. So then I have my ArcGIS Pro. I'm gonna click on map under blank templates. Close. So then before I do anything, I'm going to go to the catalog. I'm going to right click my folders. I'm going to add folder connection. And I'm going to select the extracted data that I downloaded today. So then if we look, all right, we have this shapefile. So that's cool. Now we need to add the Excel spreadsheet that we've got right here. So then before we do that, let's make it a little bit easier on ourselves in Arc Pro because Arc for some reason hates Excel. Let's go to the file on the Excel spreadsheet, and then let's go to save as. Then let's select from the dropdown CSV, comma delimited right here, and Power Plants Lab 04. So I already have one of them down here, but please change it to this, and then click on save. Sure, why not? And cool, we're ready for this to be added to Arc. So then to add that to Arc, we can go to the map banner right here. We can go to add data. And then I'm gonna select my date modified. Cool, my power plants underscore lab4.csv is right here. Click on OK. And let's check out our contents. And our power plant table is right here, but it's not being projected or shown on our map. So then we can right click this and then display XY data. And all right, so our input table is our power plants, our output feature class is power plants lab 04, our X field is point X, and our Y field is point Y. And our coordinate system that we're given is GCS WGS 1984. All right, let's see what happens. Ooh, Arc did not like that at all. Okay, so then if you remember, we can zoom to layer. So let's right click on this layer and zoom to layer. Oh, it doesn't even show up on the map. All right, so then let's check out the attribute table. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So Arc really hated that. So to find out the proper coordinate system that we would use for that layer, let's go back to our catalog. Let's go to our folders. And then let's right click and add utpowerplants.shape. All right, so we can see that the points have populated right there. Let's go to our contents and right click on UT Power Plants and check out the attribute table. There we go. So we've got our point X, point Y, we've got our CO2, fuel code, and our fuel type. Sweet. So then we've done that, we did that. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so then we are asked to change this symbology and then create a layout map. So we can close our UT Power Plants right here. We can manually zoom in, and we're here. So then we're changing symbology. So then contents, right click on UT Power Plants. Let's go to symbology. And we're going to change our primary symbology over here to unique values. Our field 1 is going to be fuel. And we're going to automatically just get rid of all other values. We don't want those. And cool. So we have coal, natural gas, oil, and other. So right now, we are differentiating based on colors, but for this kind of data, I feel like we need to add specific kind of symbols to differentiate between the fuel types to make it some kind of more intuitive, kind of. So I'm gonna just click on our format symbol right here to go to our gallery, and we're looking at coal. Coal is super not great. So we'll do, ooh, industrial complex. I dig it. I can dig it, okay. And then instead of purple, I'm gonna do black for coal. Yes. Yeah, that fits. All right, let's go back. And then let's click on the format symbol for natural gas. We'll get automatically sent to the properties panel or properties tab. That's okay. We can just click on gallery right here. And let's find a good one for natural gas. So natural gas is kind of not great either, even though it is cheaper. But is there an intuitive version that I can pick for this though? So natural gas has cemeteries. Dang, I'm stumped. So I mean, you guys can pick whatever you want as long as it makes sense. So I'm gonna pick the tier pin 1 for natural gas. It's a little bit more in the city, so getting some finer points right there sounds good to me. Let's go back, and then let's click on oil. Oil is not great, so we can pick a cemetery for that one for sure. And ooh, that's up in Logan. I went to school there. No. And St. George. That's interesting. They don't have any here, but only up in north and the further south. Huh. Interesting. But a blue cemetery doesn't really give it the kind of gravitas that I want it to. Gravitas. So I'm gonna change this color to red. No, not red. Everything else is already red. Give me this one. No, it's not hazardous enough. Let's do that one. That's better. All right, so let's go back one more time, and we're left with other. So other, I'm actually, okay. No. Ooh, military base? No, yes, why not? Yeah, okay. My other's gonna be a military base because I want it to be. And cool. So we have our fuel types differentiated by the type of fuel. We can right click and remove the other power plants that we don't need. And now we're on to creating a layout. So then let's go to insert, new layout, letter. And then we're gonna go to insert again, select our map frame, and we're gonna draw us a little square. So like always, this map is off center. So I'm gonna right click, activate, and I'm just gonna drag it right here. Or if you remember, we can right click on layers and then zoom to layer. Oh, I was almost there, darn it. And yeah, so this is the best possible extent. Let's back out of this frame and let's go to the insert tab. Let's add our north arrow on the bottom here. Let's go back up. Let's go to our scale bar. Almost. No. Nope. Yes. No. There we go. Oh, I feel so much better. So remember, please have your scale bar in multiples of 5. Yeah, it just looks better, easier for our audience to read. You can actually get away with putting, no, nope, no way. That doesn't look good at all, actually. So I'm just gonna keep that down here. Let's center it. Perfect. Now let's add a legend. So we can go to the insert tab, go to the legend thingy right here. Let's draw our square. And all right, so we got UT power plants, we got the fuel and our coal types. So we need to fix this because then if we were to show this to a stakeholder or turn it in for our professor, they'd be like, why is there an underscore between UT and power plants for your legend? So then we need to edit the title. So then going to our contents panel, we can double click UT power plants and I'm just gonna delete, good learning point actually. So then I would actually delete all of that, power plants. So I say I would delete all of this because if your map has an international reach, we can't assume that somebody in a different country would take UT as Utah. So then unless, we're 100% for sure that our audience is going to be local, we need to just take an extra step, not even really like a quarter of a step or something, and just spell out Utah. All right, Utah power plants, fuel. All right. This is good to go. No, need to insert a title. So then insert, and then we're gonna do rectangle text just to try something new. So then let's go up here, let's go back here and then here. And then I'm gonna draw my little box and we're gonna, fuel types in Utah. Fuel by type in Utah? Well, I mean, we're looking at fuel types, so the title can give our readers more clarity on what we're actually looking at. So then to change the text size, we can go to the Format tab up top, and we can change the size and the font over here. So then let's go 48. That works actually. Can I center this, please? Almost. Yes, that is centered. Nice. All right, so then this is going to be our first deliverable. We can go to share, export layout. Please select a JPEG. The name, please select it somewhere where you will remember it being. And then click on export, please. And then, do I have any? Oh, that's cool. I don't have any layout.jpegs on my desktop. So then we can check out our exported file right here. And cool. Fuel types in Utah. We have our symbology. We have our legend, scale bar, and north arrow. So good to go. Let's look at number 2. 2 asks us to start a new project. So then we can go to project up here and then map and then, oh, okay. Yes. And give it a second. All right, on a new map. So then it asks us to zoom to the extent of the continental United States. So then let's zoom in right here. Let's not zoom in too far. All right, right here is good. Okay, 2A asks us to create a layout map with a title stating the coordinate system used, and then export that as a JPEG, please. So then we can find that coordinate system by right-clicking on map, going to properties, clicking on coordinate systems, and then looking at our current XY. So our current XY is our WGS 1984 Web Mercator. I'm just gonna 1984, wait on WGS 1984 Web Mercator. Yes. All right, so then this is what's gonna be the title of our second deliverable for this lab. So that we don't need to change anything right now. Let's click on OK. And then let's add our layout. So let's go to insert, new layout, letter, and then insert map frame, the map that we just set up. And then let's draw us our square. And like always, this is out of sync. So let's right click, activate, and then let's zoom back out. So we have the whole of the United States in our map. There we go, much better. And then remember to get out of this map frame, we can click on the back button. And cool, we have this set up, and I would just need to add a title. So then I'm gonna actually rectangle text, why not? All right, perfect. And then since this is really small, I select the text box, go to format, and then we're gonna change this font size to 48. Ooh, no, it's a little bit too big. Let's go to 36. That's a little bit better. All right, let's get this right here. Come on, nope. Why isn't it? Why? No. No, you cannot go onto the map. No. No. Darn it. Okay. Yeah, that works actually. So then our first map is going to be this. We don't need a legend, we don't need a north arrow, and we don't need a scale bar. So cool, let's export this. We go to share, export layout in JPEG. Remember where you save it, and then click on export, please. So then 2B asks us to change the coordinate system to the coordinate system used in part 1. And I'm going to update the title. So then if we remember back in part 1, we used the NAD 1983 UTM zone 12N. So we can go back to our map frame, click on contents, right click on map, go to properties, and we're here. So then NAD 1983. All right. UTM. All right. So then we have our projected coordinate system. We have our UTM, NAD, and we have our NAD 1983 UTM zone 12N. So let's go on OK. And cool. Our map has completely changed. So then we're going to go back to our layout. Oh, perfect. It did it automatically. And we're just going to change this title. So we're going to change this to, shoot, brain fart. What did we just? Sorry, it's been a long week. NAD 1983. Okay. So then let's not move this not too much. And then we're going to title this like that. And then it's going to be NAD 1983 UTM zone 12N. All right, let's resize this. I like 36, actually. All right. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So then let's center this. Okay, I can't do that for this one. Paint a butt. Or what happens if I do that? Then that drawing time takes a second. All right. Ooh, perfect. Okay, so it's right on top. All right, that makes me so happy. Okay, let's make sure this is centered. There we go. Almost. Nope. There we go. Yes. So then we're going to export this as our third deliverable. So we can go to share, export layout, JPEG, remember where you save it, and then export, please. And then 2C asks us to create a final nationwide map using an equidistant or equal area projection. So we can go back to our map frame. We can go to contents, right click on map, our properties, and then we're already in coordinate systems. So the instructions ask us to find an equidistance or equal area projection. So then we can look at equal area first. We have a series of results under projected coordinate system. So then it was kind of hard for some people to see in class. So if we expand this out, we can see that we've got our geographic coordinate systems and our projected coordinate systems. If there is an arrow to the left of this, click it, and then it expands down. So we want equidistant, we're focusing on the US. So then I'm gonna choose continental, North America, and US National Atlas equal area. I'm gonna copy that, actually cancel, and then click on OK. All right. And our map changed again. So then this is our equidistant. And let's go back to our layout. Cool. Let's change our title. No. Oh, I thought I was being slick by copying it through the properties, but I guess not. All right, so this is US National Atlas equal area. All right, let's copy you, let's cancel, back to our layout. Oh, my box disappeared. So then if your box disappears, that's okay. We can just go back to insert, and then we can just pick our rectangle text right there. So we draw it in. Let's paste that in, and then let's make that a little bit bigger. Choose 28. Can I still get the? Yes, perfect. All right, so then that's cool. Yes. So then this is deliverable 4. Like always, we go to share, export layout, JPEG, remember it, and then export it, please. And then we're on to number 3. So 3, I won't answer because that's supposed to be up to all of you. And I feel like if I give the answer for that, that'll make it too easy. So then we're on to number 4. All right, so this is about to be what I call a pro gamer move. We're going to drag my files over here, and I really hope I can see this in the recording. But we're asked to find the list of top 10 global power cities from the Mori Memorial Foundation, and then we need to identify the UTM zone area within which they lie using the World UTM Grid online feature. All right, so we can actually just highlight this, Memorial Foundation, and then search. And we have our Global Power City Index GPCI right here. Let's click it. Let's click it, please. Oh, it's just looking slow, my bad. And all right, so we have this web page open, and here are our target cities. So then all of you are going to do these for the 10 of these. And this is how you'll know where to look and what our study areas are. So then I showed them how to get there, so I can move that out of the way. And all right, we need to download the UTM grid to get the zones and rows. So then just in case your catalog is closed or it got lost, let's go to the view banner. Let's go to the catalog pane. And then we're going to click on portal. And then we're going to select the cloud with nothing under it. So ArcGIS Online. And we're going to search. So then it was the World UTM Grid. All right, so we're in catalog, world underscore UTM underscore grid. All right, let's check it out. All right, first one is the one that I want. So then remember, if you hover your mouse over the layer, it'll come up with the owner, the path. So then we want Esri base maps. So there's a whole bunch of other ones that are here. There's Esri DM, first map. We don't want that at all. So then remember, hover your mouse and please select the Esri base map one. So then we're gonna right click this and add and open. All right, give it a second. And cool. So our globe has been split into these boxes. And as long as we have our Explorer tool open, we can select the box and it'll give us the zone and row. So then as an example, we're asked to find New York. And New York would be over here. And you know what? I don't like that I can't see labels. So then I'm going to go to the map banner, base map, and we're going to change this to terrain with labels. All right. Ooh, St. John, Yarmouth, Charlotte. That'd be hilarious if I was in the completely wrong area. Oh, I was. So then New York is in this box, actually. So then you don't have to click on the point. Oh, I forgot something, didn't I? I did. That's okay. I'll go back for it. So if we click on this, it gives us a row and zone value of T and 18. And for your deliverable for that, just have 2 columns in the Word doc, please. And then let's go back a second. Okay, So I bamboozled and I didn't measure from New York to Los Angeles. So we're gonna fix that right now. So then this is the equidistant or equal area part of the map. So part of 2C. So then we're gonna go to the map banner. We're gonna go to measure. Where'd you go? There we go. Come back. No, let me move. Darn it. Okay, that's fine. So then we're asked to measure this, the distance between LAX and JFK through planar and geodesic and in miles. So we're gonna first measure this in geodesic. So I'm gonna click on Los Angeles, and then we're gonna click on New York. And I've got 2450.39, 2450.39 miles as my result. It's okay if your result is different. We're not exactly measuring the exact location of LAX and JFK, so this response is okay. And then we're gonna redo it for planar. So we're gonna click on mode, planar, we're gonna click on Los Angeles, and then we're gonna go to New York. All right. So for the deliverable, dun, 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 you need to give the sum of both measure, the sum that came out for both measurements. So then for planar, 2439.00 for geodesic. I got 2436.10. So then please write these in your Word docs as well. And cool, you're done. So please do the World UTM grid for all of the points from the website. And yeah, you guys are done with lab 4. Thank you everyone for following through and coming to class and watching the lab videos. We all really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. All right, bye.